Jungkook has always been acutely aware of how Jimin looks at him. That gaze isn't just a habit or an empty stare. It holds admiration, warmth, and something deeper, as if silently saying, "I see you and I care." Jungkook, though often appearing shy or reserved when under the spotlight, knows just how special he is in Jimin's eyes. In an interview filled with surprises and unforgettable moments, Jimin was directly asked, "Do you really like Golden and Jungkook?" The question reflected the curiosity of the media and fans alike, who have long observed the special dynamic between them. Jimin's response was unhurried. He chose his words carefully, filled with affection and admiration. He praised Jungkook's talent, dedication, and kindness in a way only someone who truly knows and appreciates another could. Jungkook's reaction was equally telling. He looked down, scratched his neck, his lips curled into a subtle smile. These small gestures, for those who notice, were an acknowledgement. Perhaps a sign that he was touched, maybe even a bit surprised by Jimin's candor. But one thing was certain, Jungkook didn't reject it. He received it quietly and gracefully. Their moments always carry a distinct tone, not overdone, yet always memorable. One of the most endearing scenes happened during a live stream where Jimin, with his usual calm demeanor, leaned toward Jungkook, seeking his leg to rest on. It was a simple gesture, yet so intimate and real. Physically smaller, Jimin looked completely at ease beside Jungkook, as if to say that's where he feels most at home. Dressed in black and white, they looked like a perfect monochrome pair, opposite in shades, harmonious in presence. Their relationship is often filled with laughter, casual physical closeness, and meaningful interactions. No wonder fans feel emotionally connected to every moment they share. Take, for instance, a moment in the summer package. Jimin had fallen asleep on the floor, his phone lying nearby. Jungkook noticed, walked over, and gently tried to wake him. When Jimin didn't respond, Jungkook simply lay down beside him. In silence, without words, they shared a quiet, tender moment, intimate in its simplicity. Namjoon, ever the thoughtful leader, even touched the floor to check if it was cold. Worried, but after feeling the floor was warm, he was relieved. These small details highlight the deep bond among the BTS members, and especially here, the warmth surrounding Jimin and Jungkook. Jimin has always been known as expressive and affectionate. But when it comes to Jungkook, he becomes especially forthright. In an episode of M Countdown, when asked what he'd do if he had some time off, Jimin answered confidently, "I'd go on a date with Jungkook, just the two of us, holding hands." This statement drew laughter, teasing, and playful shoves from the other members. Namjoon and Suga nudged him as if to say, "You shouldn't say that," but Jimin only smiled unapologetically. Even more interesting, when it was Jungkook's turn to answer a similar question, Jimin quickly chimed in for him, saying, "I'd be happy with him." A simple line, perhaps, but from Jimin, it was a confession. And Jungkook, again, didn't protest. He smiled, eyes soft. Jimin once revealed in a radio interview that when he's feeling anxious, he wants to travel alone with Jungkook. "Because he's adorable," he said, laughing. Suga chimed in, recalling that Jimin had said the same thing before. The most striking part, though, was when Jimin added, "But Jungkook doesn't want to go with me." Half joking, half sincere. The camera panned to Jungkook, whose proud expression seemed to say, "I know he wants to be with me." Jimin's consistency in expressing his preference, choosing Jungkook again and again in different contexts, reflects a rare honesty. This isn't about fan service. It's about a relationship built on trust and appreciation. In episode 97 of Run BTS, there's a sweet moment where Jungkook helped Jimin put on his socks. A simple act, yet deeply meaningful. Jungkook's careful hands, his focused gaze, it all reflected genuine care. In episode 107, Jungkook once again showed his attentiveness by making sure the clothes designed by Team fit Jimin properly. He adjusted Jimin's jacket and shirt patiently, as if wanting Jimin to feel his absolute best in them. This wasn't just a task, it was care in action. Now, Jungkook has reached a shining moment in his solo career. His album Golden has made history. Every single track has surpassed 100 million streams. Shot Glass of Tears is the latest addition to the list, making Jungkook the first K-pop artist with 17 songs to achieve that milestone. His hit 7 is nearing 2 billion streams, an extraordinary number that underscores Jungkook's global impact. The song, Who, has also garnered impressive achievements, ranking number 1 in Korea, number 9 in the US, and number 4 globally. However, as its position in the US starts to dip, fans are reminded to keep streaming and supporting. Meanwhile, support for Jimin remains equally crucial. Daily voting in awards like Mama and the MTV Europe Music Awards is a tangible way to show love. What Jimin and Jungkook share is more than just friendship or teamwork. There's warmth, trust, and perhaps even a form of love in its purest sense, one that isn't always easily defined. Every glance, every touch, and every laugh between them tells a story that only those who pay attention can truly understand. As fans, we're given the gift of witnessing this story, a tale not always loud, but always meaningful. And in every stream, every vote, and every smile we make watching them together, we become part of their journey. The story of Jimin and Jungkook isn't just about two idols who shine. It's about two souls who found comfort in one another amidst a fast-moving world. And for that, they deserve to be celebrated, today, tomorrow, and always.